What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Dynasty. Last week, the Panthers were at home in the Georgia Dome taking on South Carolina in an SEC East matchup. The Panthers came away with the victory, 28-17. This week, they head on the road to Vanderbilt to take on the Commodores and try to wrap up the SEC East a win, and they move on to the championship. Can they get that? We'll find out next. Vanderbilt will kick off, and the last regular season game is underway for Georgia State. Tom Powell from his own end zone takes it out to the 20, out to the 25, and he is knocked down there. And that is where Ridgeway and the Panthers offense will get started with a run. Nick Daniels cuts it up the middle. He's got the first down and a big run of 16 yards to open up this drive for Georgia State. 1st and 10, Ridgeway back to pass, pressure coming, and it gets to Ridgeway, sacked for a loss of 9 by Wallace Lawson. That brings up 2nd and 19. Ridgeway going deep, and Tom Powell is there for the reception, filling in nicely for the injured Matt Terry. 3rd down and 2. Can Georgia State keep this drive going? Zach Bellin, a running back, will get the carry and get the first down for the Panthers. 2nd and 7 now in Vanderbilt territory. Ridgeway back to pass, fires deep, and Andrew Roberts reels in the catch for 18 yards and a first down. 1st and 10, just outside of the 10-yard line. Ridgeway will go to the air. Powell cannot hang on, and that will bring up eventually 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Ridgeway fires, caught, Powell, touchdown, Georgia State. And the Panthers take the early lead on a long drive. They're up 7-0. Vanderbilt takes over now. Smith back to pass here, looking, firing, and that one batted down, incomplete by Thomas Hendricks, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. And they will go to a read option here, and Smith will try to pitch it, but no one's there. It's a fumble, and this one's picked up by Josh Smith, and the Panthers take over in the red zone. 1st and 10, Nick Daniels gets the carry, and he will be wrapped up for a short gain. 3rd and 8 for Georgia State now. They can get a first down, but Ridgeway will go to the end zone, and it's Tom Powell again. 13 yards and a touchdown, and Georgia State extends the lead 14-0. We're still in the first quarter. Vanderbilt takes over. Smith back to pass, and he runs into the defender, sacked for a loss of 6 by Grant Williams. That'll bring up 3rd and 13. Pressure coming from Georgia State, and they get Nick Smith again. 13-yard loss, and that will give the Panthers the ball back. They'll start it off with a run to Zach Bell, and Bell up the middle will pick up the first down, plus a flag on the play. Face mask will set Georgia State up inside the red zone. 2nd and 8. They hand it off to Daniels, looking for the edge. He breaks a tackle. He's inside the 5, down to the 2. 1st and goal for the Panthers. We come to the end of the first quarter. Georgia State on top, 14-0. 2nd and goal for the Panthers as we open up the second quarter. Pitch goes out to Daniels, looking for the end zone. He cannot get there. It's a gain of 2, and it'll be 3rd down and goal. And they're in the eye. They give it back to Daniels, and he walks into the end zone for the touchdown. His 20th on the season. And the Panthers take a commanding 21-0 lead. Vanderbilt takes over. 3rd and 1. Up the middle goes Scott Vinson for 5 yards. And it picks up Vanderbilt's first down. 1st and 10, back to the ground game with Vinson up the middle. And another good rush of 8 this time. 2nd and 2. They go back to a read option here, looking, and it will be Nick Smith keeping it and picking up the first down. Commodores now at midfield, handed off to Vincent, and he will be stopped for a short gain, but a flag comes out, and that's a face mask on Georgia State. first down, Vanderbilt. Later in the drive, 2nd and 12. Smith going to keep it, then pitch it out to Gaston, and Gaston has running room down to the 20. First down, Vanderbilt. Later in the drive, 3rd and inches. Smith will keep it on another read option, and he will spin his way down inside the 5. First and goal from the 5. Smith hands off to Vincent, and he is stopped for a short gain. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. In the offset eye here, Smith will pitch it out to Gaston, and that's going nowhere. Wrapped up for a loss of 4 by Paul Hayes. 3rd down and goal. Vanderbilt going to the air here, rolling out to his right. Smith will fire to the end zone, and Ryan Hines reels in the touchdown catch. Vanderbilt gets on the board, 21-7 now, as Georgia State takes over with just over 2 to go in the half. Ridgway will go deep on the first play of the drive, and Gavin Bostic will make his first reception, 28 yards. 1st and 10, they go ground with Zach Bell, and Bell, running room up the middle, picks up 11. He's getting some extra carries in this game. 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground with Bell, using a spin move. He's got the first down and more inside the 5. Touchdown, Zach Bell. And Georgia State extends that lead to 28-7, and we head into halftime with the same score. 28-7 lead for the Panthers as we start the 2nd quarter. Vanderbilt will have the ball, and Smith will be caught in the backfield for a loss of 2, tackled by Dan Smart. And we'll take a look at the halftime stats. Georgia State almost 200 yards of total offense. Vanderbilt just over 50, so this Georgia State defense shutting down the Commodores. Smith on 3rd and 8 will step up, and he'll throw this one away. And it's a 3 and out for Vanderbilt. Georgia State takes over, 2nd and 1. Ridgway to the air, hits Roberts for a first down catch, and Georgia State's in Vanderbilt territory now. 2nd and 3, I formation. They hand it off to Bell, and Bell will get just enough for the first down, keeping the Georgia State drive alive. Back in the eye on 1st and 10, they go play action. Ridgway goes deep, and it's Roberts again with the catch. Gain of 18, and another Georgia State first down. Still in the eye, they hand it off to Nick Daniels. Avoids one tackler, but is taken down after a short gain. That will bring up 2nd and 8. Offset eye, they go to Daniels, and he's got the edge here. He's got the first down and the end zone touchdown. Nick Daniels, and Georgia State extends their lead 35-7. And we get a studio update. Number 19, Alabama, up by 3 over 16th Auburn, 17-14. Back to our game, Vanderbilt down 35-7. Smith will fire. 1st and 10 to Rivero, and Rivero's down the sideline, gain of 17. Maybe the biggest play today by the Commodores. 2nd and 13 now. Smith taken down in the backfield for a sack by Brian Pierce, and that'll bring up 3rd and 18. And Georgia State will bring the pressure again, and the pass will fall incomplete, and the Commodores will have to punt. Georgia State will take over 1st and 10, and they're not done trying to score points. Going deep on the first play, Gavin Bostic with the reception, 25 yards downfield, and Georgia State's on the move. 1st and 10, handoff to Daniels up the middle, and Nick Daniels gains 11, and this Georgia State offense is on high motor alert here. 2nd and 10. Deep again in the pass, and Roberts has the catch inside the 10, down to the 9. 1st and goal, Panthers. On 1st and goal, they hand it off to Daniels, and he can't find any running room. Gains 2 yards and sets up 2nd and goal. Zach Bell now in the backfield gets the carry, and Bell down inside the 5 to the 1. It's a gain of 6, but 3rd and goal upcoming. Daniels back in the game, will get the carry, and he will walk into the end zone for the touchdown. A record-setting touchdown for Nick Daniels, his 23rd on the year, breaking the old record of Lamont George, and it's 42-7, Georgia State after 3. Second stringers in for the Panthers as we start the 4th quarter. Bell's going to get the carry and get it outside here, and he's going to pick up a first down for Georgia State. already got this game pretty much sealed up. It's just a consolation prize now, as Rogers will dump it off to Rogers for another Georgia State first down here. 3rd and 2. Bell will get the carry, and he gets another first down inside the 20. It's a gain of 9. Zach Bell getting extra carries today and making the most of them here. 1st and 10, another one, and this one is fumbled by Bell, picked up by Vanderbilt, and the booth would actually review this one, take another look, make up your own mind here. Is it a fumble or did the ground cause it? They decided it was the ground, and this one's reversed. 2nd and 11. They go back to Bell, not worried about fumbling issues. He picks up 9 and sets up 3rd and 2. Single back formation. Bell gets the carry inside the 2, down to the 1. 1st and goal for the Panthers. I formation. Rogers will hand it off to Bell, and Bell will walk into the end zone for the touchdown, and Georgia State leads 49-7 now. Commodore just trying to get some resemblance of an offense going here. Nick Smith will try to take off, and he will be stopped after a gain of 1. 3rd and 12. Can they get a first down? Smith looking, firing to Vinson. He has the catch, but he's out of bounds at the 30, and the Commodores punt. Georgia State takes over, just looking to run the clock down, and Bell will break a tackle, pick up the first down, and keep that clock moving for the Panthers. Later in the drive, 2nd and 2, Bell with a carry outside, bounces off a tackle, and spins out of bounds, stopping the clock. 1st down and 10. They hand it off to Bell, and he has running room with blockers inside the 10, down to the 4. 1st and goal for the Panthers. They would cap it off on 2nd and goal with another Zach Bell touchdown, and that will seal it for Georgia State. Head coach Chip Nolan will get his 100th victory, and the Panthers will seal up the SEC East. Zach Bell, your player of the game, 3 touchdowns on the day, and Georgia State wins 56-7. Taking a look at scores from other games around the country this week, Hawaii beats New Mexico 28-14. Cincinnati sneaks by UConn 31-28. Looking at the stats from our game today, it was all Georgia State today. Over 400 yards of total offense. Gave up under 100 on defense. Probably their best defensive game of the season. Zach Bell, your player of the game on offense, 169 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Josh Smith, 2 tackles, including a sack and a fumble recovery. And recruiting news for Georgia State, 3-star commit Matt Bryant has committed to Georgia State. He's an outside linebacker, 67 overall. Also, Eric Nicholas, 3-star tight end, has committed to Georgia State. He's a 61 overall. They both could use some work. Also, 3-star Andrew Banks, running back, commits to Georgia State. He is a 67 overall, a little bit better than the previous 2. And 3-star kicker Shannon Lane, the number 2 kicker in the country, commits to Georgia State. 84 overall with good kick power and good accuracy. And 3-star running back Eric Perkins commits to Georgia State as well. He is a 68 overall. These will add good depth to the team. Georgia State moves up to number 4 in the BCS with Navy, Washington, and Notre Dame ahead. Can Georgia State pull ahead to the top 2? They have the SEC championship game coming up next against number 9 Auburn. A victory there may propel them to the top 2 in the BCS. We'll find out. Auburn likes to run the ball though, so that bodes well for Georgia State. They're coming off a win in overtime against Bama, and here is a look at their roster. They look better on defense than they do on offense. So if they can slow down our offensive attack, they might have a shot, but they're better running the ball than passing. So we excel at the running game on the defensive side of the ball. Number 1 in the country in running defense. Can Georgia State get that victory and get back to the BCS National Championship game? We will find out. I want to hear your feedback down below about our game today. What players stood out to you, good or bad? Leave your comments down there. Hit that like button if you enjoyed and share this video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and want to see more Georgia State Dynasty. And as always, you can follow me over on Twitter at MaddenBallerz. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode.